Right, we're back. Sorry about that. I had some technical difficulties. If you wondering why I'm saying sorry about that, there is a part 1 qualifying. This is now apparently part 2. This would be the race. Apparently, don't try and return to the garage if you don't have a car. Glitchy. That's all I can say about this. With regards to the spectator mode. But hey, what can you do? I'm nervous now about what I can press. If I press drive, what's going to happen? Right. On board with Kenny at the moment. So we've got 46 seconds left. I'm going to have to reset again in a second. Shouldn't lose the stream. But yeah, we're getting into a 2-hour race. So I'm going to dip in and out of comms because I've got nobody to help me. Like I say, I've got my children upstairs being good as gold, and I will have to put them to bed at some point, but I'll bring you as much of the action as I can as we go along. The drivers will be starting their formation lap shortly. You can see Cadalora on the left of the screen, and I don't even know what kind of red that is. It's a lovely red Ferrari pulling away there now. As they will start to circulate. What I will do is get this back to how I can use it. Let me see. Right, I'm going to have to quit out and jump back in again. So bear with me a moment while I sort this out. If anybody from Assetto course of development team is watching this, it'd be good to get them, you know, on the ball with the spectator mode, because it's a good looking game. So it's a shame that we can't have some better cameras, so I don't have to keep doing this. Right, that one, yes. By the way, you're more than welcome to come and join us in the spectator area. Search Fresh, choose the lobby, and type in the password view, and you can watch the race trackside yourself. Hopefully this is going to let me back in, and I can talk you through the race as we go down. Yeah, there we go. Right, let's get on the front. So cars making their way through Stowe at the moment. It's a big long formation lap. Guys will be weaving, braking, getting their stuff up to temps, all the tyres up to temp, brakes, pressures. I'm not sure if this is a double file or a single file start on this circuit. We will soon find out. So yeah, apologies for the interruption in the stream. It's interesting actually, the GT3 car starts on the original start finish straight, goes straight into Copse Corner and down into Maggots and Beckett's. So a bit old school. I miss the days of Bridge Corner, and when you're up into God, I can never remember those two, Luffield and the other one. But still a good circuit. I do have my reservations about Silverstone. There's not enough gradient elevation up and down, but you can't argue that it's a great track, and it does make some really good racing. It's got good opportunities for overtakes, big heavy stoppers. You've got the lovely, obviously, sweeping corners, Maggots and Beckett's, and is it Stowe, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. You can see Cadalora weaving that Ferrari around, looking to make it a 3 for 3 tonight. He takes the endurance win. It's a good haul of points. Something I should point out actually, we've got points for half distance. So our race organiser has said, yeah, 1 hour 20. Yeah, sorry, I just got a message. yeah, 2.4 hour race. Points coming in at 1 hour 20 minutes, I believe. So I'll have to pay attention to that and see if I can run down at the time. But car's coming up now to the final corner. So double file start here, staggered start. I'll stay on this camera for a minute so I can move around the cars, and as they all even out we'll start taking a look. But it's nearly go time. Buckle yourselves in, it's going to be fun. Waiting for the green. It's green, green, green. Everybody seeming like we're getting away fairly well. It's a horribly close camera, it doesn't help anybody see what's going on, but no drama through the first corner. As the cars make their way into Maggots and Beckett's for the first time of many tonight. You can see it seems everybody has made their way through. Oh, come on, keep up. There we go. Yeah, so nothing to report straight away. We'll jump back up to the front here as the ordering gets itself sorted out, because GTM Coupe is not at the front. He's had an issue. Well, he doesn't have much luck, our GTM Coupe. And Cadalora's dropped down to second. FreshSimRacing squeezed his way up, so we missed that one there. Sorry about that. These cameras are a bit close. Let me change that for us. We'll try that one instead. Yes, we'll do that. Right, cool. So, Cadalora saying it's in first. He's not, he's in second. FreshSimRacing in first, Cadalora second. That's Gizmo there in third. Kingy appears to be still in fourth in the 19 Porsche. Ice Dude, 5th place. Nathbit has moved up a couple into 6th. Or has he? No, he's moved back. The timing's changing their minds as I'm reading them out. Right. Wayne is in 6th in the King Honey Porsche. Jinx made his way to 7th. Nathbit, I think he's still even in 8th. So Gizmo's made up a good old chunk there, by the looks of it. The thing is, I watch quali and I totally forget. I need to write it down. Totally forget who's where and what. So we see Kingy on the inside now, into Cops. Backed out of it a little bit there. Gizmo run wide, but he's still right alongside. It's going to be tricky now into Maggots and Beckett's as Gizmo's, you know, he's got track priority there. It's good. Kingy had to back out of it a little bit. Just let Ice Dude sneak up behind, pulling Wayne with him. He's just dropped back a bit now, but see, just briefly there, Essa extending his lead a little bit over Cadalora. So the cars come through under the camera here. It's a nice shot like that, that's good. Yes, we've got a bit of a race here at the moment. Kingy looking for a move down, Wayne looking for a move on Ice Dude there. And Nath having a sniff around the back there of Jinx. Got a yellow flag. Who's that? Somebody gone round? Oh, I can't see who that was. Dropping down the order. Or is that 6 gun sat in the pits, isn't it? Yeah, beg your pardon. So, ignore that. No. That's the racing race leader. Gizmo up into seconds. Where has Cadalora's fallen off? What happened then? Missed that one. God, I'm rubbish at this, aren't I? Right. So now that's made a big gap there behind Essa. Kingy's moved past, no, he hasn't moved past anyone. Everybody's still in the same place, so I need to keep up with this. Right, Kingy now looking down the inside of Gizmo again as they come into Stowe. Yep, Stowe. Same sort of thing happened. Or is that the camera? I think that's the camera, makes it look like Kingy's backing out, but he's not. So these 4 cars again, not so much with Gizmo leading them, but 3 cars, Kingy, iStude and Wayne, are all around. Same sort of pace, so they're going around together quite nicely. What's going on here? Nathbit. Is in 7th place. Oh no, he's dropped back as well. See, the timings don't help you really. So he's had it. Jinx is now up into 6th. Kenny in 7th. Steve Hull in 8th. At this point, Hayes Hunter in 9th, and Cadalora plus 1 lap. He's out by the look of it. He's sat at the side of the track, parked up. So I'm not sure, and yeah, he's left. So what? Not even 10 minutes into a 2-hour race, and he's left. So there's nothing that couldn't have been fixed. He's a very fast driver. I'm sure he would have made some time back. Anyway. ESSA Racing now 7 seconds clear at the front. Gizmo 2nd, Kingy 3rd, iStude 4th, Wayne in 5th. That's Kingy still, he's trying for it. Let's just, Gizmo ran wide there. And that's allowed Kingy through. So, Gizmo will be annoyed with himself. He's not lost too much momentum, so he should be able to stay with it. That McLaren is fast, but the Porsches are a formidable car as well in the right hands, and they've all got the right hands. Is there any other close racing happening anywhere else at the moment? So what's going on here? So Furry Fish on the back of Hayes Hunter. Another little group of 4 with... Oh, I didn't say anything about the wall. Sorry, mate. It's another chap racing at SimZone. Lovely bloke by all accounts. Come to join us tonight. Fancy the run round with the Fresh Boys. So good to have you here, mate. Keep your head down. He loves a good endurance race. Done many events. Yeah, best of luck to you, mate. I hope you enjoy yourself. You got Nathbit. He's going to be very unhappy. Missed what happened. I'll try and grab him afterwards and have a chat and see what's what with that. But do not discount this man. He is the master strategist. He will have a plan for this, and he'll know he can drive really consistent. I imagine he's had a brief slip or a run-in. I don't see any damage on the car, so you know, first lap craziness or so. You know, done 3 laps already. Plenty of time left to make amends. He's only a second off of the ball, so he's made some time back already. GTM Coke will be just getting his head down, trying to get back in this race. Sure he'll be able to make some time back in the pit stops, have a different strategy. But this man at the moment, driving away with it, 8 seconds ahead, doing what he does best, looking to ensure no more points are lost in the championship. Yeah, it's very close at the moment, so he'll be wanting this win. And like I say, points at halfway. A total of 50 points for the winner, just from this one race. If you think of it as a combined race, they usually do a double header. So last week at Zolder it was round 7 and 8. We've got a double event tonight, so points for both, not both races, points for halfway and points for the winner at the end, plus points for full points for quali. So essentially 75 points. Obviously he was second in quali, so what's that, 23, 22? I can't remember how it breaks down now, but already decent few in the bag. King's in second, currently second place in the Driver Championship. Wayne is in fifth, so he'll be wanting to work his way up to make that difference as small as possible, obviously. Only time will tell. We've got 2.25 hours left. My lovely monotone voice. I said to a friend I should do some accents, but I won't put you through it. It's really not worth it. There we go. Look, we've got some nice close Ferrari action here. Bentley, Ferrari, and a McLaren, all arguing about who wants. Where are we at, 6th? Yeah. What I'll do, I'll jump on board with Jinx here. Oh, don't want to do that. Oh, God, thumbs and buttons. Right, Jinx. There we go. I just broke my cameras as well, so when we take a little break in a while, I will have to reset my cameras. But looking back here off of Jinx's rear wing, it's Hayes Hunter in the Ferrari. We got back there to it's Kenny. Invitational driver, that's the word I was looking for. He's come for a giggle, see what's on with this Enduro. And in the back end there you can see Ferry Fish. Good job in quali, but he's lost a few places there, so piston broke McLaren needs to, or as he goes to the outside, and got Hayes Hunter now looking for an opportunity because Jinx had a little bit of a slip there. Jinx nice on the defences, getting the flashes there from Hayes Hunter. He wants it through. Sorry Sunshine, you're going to have to stick it up there if you do, and he does. There's contact. All got a little bit messy there. So it takes to the off-road now. I don't see anything other than a racing incident, but Hayes Hunter, good boy, stayed well out of the way there, so that little race got a bit tight. I start to wander off when I see them having fights like this, because it's hard to talk and watch at the same time. You see Jinx has broken off a little bit. I'm going to have to... It's gone a bit deep into... where are we at? Luffield. So I have to wait a lot longer to get on the power. Not sure how much practice time he's put into this, but I know he's a keen set-up racer. You know, he does his setups, he spends his time with the car, so I'm sure it's bolted in how he likes it. You just see that McLaren gaining through the midpoint of the corner. Not quite as heavy, much lighter car, but the Boatley is the powerhouse. Watch now we come out onto the hanger straight, and that McLaren's right there, but watch the Bentley. Even with a bit of toe, the McLaren's not gaining. Not enough. He's gonna go for it. Is he on the brakes? Oh, some nice defensive driving from Jinx there, late as well. Really pushing that Bentley out. Gonna have to have another challenge. These cars are going well. Lost a bit there, don't know if the traction control dug in, but side by side now. Oh, things are getting very close between this lot. Lovely little battle going on here. I think Furry Fish is going to have it on the inside here finally, but Jinxie will have the inside for the next one, and he does later on the brakes. Oh, a little kiss of paintwork. That was lovely stuff. Jinx just again pulls away down the straight there into Corner, these cars going around lovely. I better just check on what's quickly going on at the front. Big old gap back to Kingy from Essa still, and then 2 seconds back to Gizmo, another 2 seconds to Ice Dude and Wayne, who are sticking together, running around nicely. So these guys still here, fighting like it was a sprint race. Getting dicey there, chaps. It'll all end in tears. No, it won't. It won't. These guys are good. But you see what's happening is this race here, these 4 cars that keep bashing, fighting eighth bit, little ninja boy there, is sneaking back. And getting on the back end of Steve. Steve's catching up as well, so this is going to turn into a 6-car fight for 6th place as Furry Fish pushing for that inside line again. And I think this time he's done enough. He's got through. Been building that move up for a while, knowing the Bentley is a bit weaker through that section, and trying to make a breakaway before the Bentley with the big V8 gets on his tail again. So Furry Fish finally got the move done up into 6th, so where are we coming up to? It won't be quite pit time yet. And Kenny went deep there. Where'd he go? There he is. But ultimately nothing changed. Oh no, it did. Hayes Hunter managed to get through. Yeah, sorry, it did change. So it's all starting to change up in this. There's I think oh, Jinx goes really deep there, late on the brakes, trying to catch back up with Furry Fish. I was just about to say he's extended away, so maybe he'd been a little held up there. Jinx will have dirty tyres and a bit of red mist now, so he just needs to refocus and remember you've got another 2 hours of this yet. Keep it going. You see him working the tyres a little bit there, try and get some of the gravel and stones out of the car. Be fine, he'll be fine. So yeah, this little race broke up, unfortunately. It was going to happen. At least nothing nothing unsavoury happened anyway, should we say. Nobody got broken, nobody's been hurt. We go back. Nath bit has dropped back a little bit, and there's GTM Coupe caught right back up. So where's Steve gone? Yeah, everything changes so quickly. So yeah, Nathbit's dropped back off of Steve Hole, which pushed him back into GTM Coupe. So, and the ball still going around there. Ah, Cadalora's back. Good man. He must have had some technical issues. I didn't think it would be right that he'd just bail out like that. So props for coming back, mate. He's 5 laps down, but he's got 2 hours to make up for it. So all the best, mate. Thanks for coming back. Good man. But there we go, Chris, Essa Racing in 24 Bentley, 13 seconds clear now of Kingy. In fact, if I just jump into the thing, you see what lap times he's doing. So his best lap so far is a 1:59.49. His last lap was 1:59.7, so would seem he's running around at a consistent 1:59, which is I guess an impressive lap time. Like I say, I've been out of the loop with the lap times in GT3, but yeah, Essa Racing obviously got a handle on his Bentley. It's going around lovely, so let me get back so I can change that. Kingy P2 14 seconds now behind, so what times are he running around in? He's hitting the 2-minute mark at the moment, so near enough a second a lap difference. Obviously he's had a bit of fighting as well, so that would have lost him some time. So he had 2:01 there, so all the time these battles are happening. Essie's been able to extend, obviously no pressure from Cavallora for whatever misfortune happened to him. But Kingy's not a man to be underestimated, definitely. He's very consistent. I remember him saying once, I said, "You don't make mistakes, Kingy," and he said, "No, I do make mistakes, but it's just not when I'm racing. Get them all out in practice." You watch this boy driving, honestly, he doesn't put a foot wrong. He's done all that already. And I'm not trying to commentate his cursing, but I felt like that was going to go wrong then, so good job, Kingy, mate, legend. Go through here. And that's how you do that, ladies and gents. Only a little bit down on his best time, to very top left hand corner in the red there, 0.07, so 7/100ths of a second off his best time currently. Goes through Stowe. He's dropped down to a 10th now, but at this point it's I imagine settling, starting to think about when that first pit stop's coming up, which will be fairly soon. I think it's about 17 laps or so. I will check that on a minute, just keep my eye on the timing because I don't want to be missing anything. What have we got here? Closest battle on track at the moment. A decent shot so we can see what's going on. There we go. Oh, I can't multitask at all. I'm trying to get some standings up and do this at the same time. Right. Yeah. I don't want standings, do I? We want something else. There we go. Right, sorry about that, as my brain disintegrates into a million pieces and falls out my ears. So we drive a stint time of 38 minutes, so we've done some. How long have we done? They should be coming into pit soon, really. 3 mandatory stops. Yeah, 38 minutes, so about every 40 minutes. Where does that put us? He did put a post up. This is the thing, it's too much maths for me. That's why I don't do these events, because I can't do all the maths, and even doesn't matter how many people tell me how many times, it just doesn't go in. Where are we at? Okay, so the stint should be about 17 to 19 laps, depending on your car and your ECU. And I've just noticed that Wayne is right up iStooge chuff. 2 Porsches. I mean, I think that iStooge should be getting double points, but for his commitment to the cause, from the fact his teammate is unavailable. Go on, Inter, you need to get back, mate. Miss you, buddy. You get back in here. How's Wayne got anything on iStooge? Oh, ice goes deep. Maybe came off the brakes a little bit too quick there. lost a bit of traction on the rear end. We got Nathbit up into 9th as he moved up. So Hayes Hunter's on the way back up through. Look, GTM Coupe has got past Jinx, so Jinx has dropped back a bit more. Struggling a little bit now. Oh, it's not too far back. That's good. So these guys are still within reaching distance, and then there's a bit of a gap there to Hayes Hunter. What sort of lap times is he going around in? What's his best so far? Is a 2 minutes, so he's running roughly the same pace as Kingy at the moment. There or thereabouts. Gradually catching up to Kenny there. I think Kenny's just making a few mistakes. He's not a driver I know, so I'm not going to be harsh on him or anything, but you see him move up into Stowe. Had a little look there. Obviously doesn't want to force the issue, so Hayes Hunter will be gauging where Kenny's at. I'm just going to watch these two guys because I don't know these two guys. I'm keeping an eye though because there's 2 or 3 little battles building up here. We've got Wayne Wright again up on the back of Ice Dude. And Furry Fish now on Gizmo following through. So who's got the lead there? So Ice Dude will be safe through there. Oh, Gizmo's a bit further back. Or has that move been done? Somebody help me. Yeah, so they changed places. So I think Furry Fish made the move on Gizmo there, and Hayes now is getting up on the back of Kenny. Okay, Gizmo's dropped right back off there. Stick on with these two boys for a minute. Very nice, dude. Well, both these two will be knowing not to fight too much, I imagine. So, Wayne gets a little squiffy out of the corner there. Rather than fighting, they'll be wanting to stick together and try and use each other to push forwards up to Kingy, because Kingy's running away as much as Esser is at the moment. I mean, Esser's 17 seconds ahead. Just growing that gap consistently lap after lap, and then you've got a 9-second gap back to to Ice Dude from Kingy, so half that again. You see these big gaps have formed, and little incidents and turned into little tiny pockets of racing. It's when there's a yellow flag in sector 3. Not sure who that is. It's gone off there. So that's somebody having issues. Who's gone back to the pits? Who's just jumped to the pits? Lost somebody there. I can't see who went. Who's gone yellow? Cadalora's going around. He's got 4 laps. 5 laps, 6 laps. Yeah, Steve Hole. 2 laps down. Some issues. Yeah, so it's sort of evening out, but we've still got a couple of little things going on. So that track map's a bit too small from where I'm sat. I can't see the numbers, and if I do this, you can't see the cars. Yeah, so we'll be coming into pit window in about 10 minutes, I think. 8 minutes. Yeah, you can see there's a car pretty much on every point of the circuit now. What do you know? Let's get rid of that. these guys are fighting hard now. Both down a drag race down the hangar straight. Who's got balls into Hayes Hunter? Makes the move around the outside. I don't think these two know each other either, so that was a very sort of not sure what you're going to do, let's give each other plenty of space, which, fair play. No drama, just sussing each other out here, I think, and not massively different pace. Let me see, we've got 2 zeros, 201s for Hayes. Kenny just had a little wiggle there. I think he's had a... Oh no, he's still there. Yeah, 2 minutes-ish, 201s between that. And I would imagine Kenny's running about the same, so that seems to be... excuse me, seems to be the pace. Yeah, 201s, look. So... that seems to be the range. I imagine Esser is still running around doing his 159s. They're thereabouts, but that's a bit. Where are we at, mate? Where have you got to? Excuse me. Everybody's just doing their thing. There we go. Pit stop. So Kenny's into the pits on lap 15? Is that a bit early? That's 620. So no, we're not going to get any idea of what he's doing in the pit. I don't think. We've got another one in, that's Jinx come in. So first stop's being made now. I imagine he's sat there. I'm not sure if there's a certain release time. My tea's gone cold. He's in there for a while. As Kenny comes out, we'll have to wait for the timings to change. We've got... who's that? Is that Cadalora coming up? Wait for him to go through the first sector, just to see where he's popped out. This is where I'm going to get super confused. Ooh, he's had a tyre change, so I guess the tyre's not quite the pressure there. He just lost that through Maggots and Beckett's. Just having an issue coming out of Beckett's there. I can't change car. There we go. I think that was Cadalora because he's in the darker of the two Ferraris yet. So making some ground, but I think at this point he's just in it to be in it again, which is good. Esser doesn't make his pit this lap. And we've got Kingy. What pit lane are we using? Oh, we're not even there yet, are we? So Jinx has come out behind Kingy in P2. And obviously he's in 12th, he's a lap essentially behind. See if Esser comes in this lap. You don't need to multitask more. Yeah. Do what I can, yeah. So FreshSimRacing in on lap 17. like I say, I can't see any sort of animation, so I don't know what he's actually doing. Won't know if he's done pits, tyres or fuel, or both, or neither. Is Kingy coming in this lap? No, so Kingy goes for the overcut, undercut, whichever one it is. Never remember. Which way round is that? Let me know. Be helpful. So Kingy looking to make a bit of time back. Obviously feeling his tyres are good enough to keep the pace up. So he'll be looking for a good in-lap this lap. Chinksy trying to mark him, keep some pace. With the P2, man, we got Ice Dude in P3. Got to be on the ball now because everybody's going to change up, and the timing system is crap. So where's Essa come out now? He's out, saying he's in 5th. Keep an eye on Essa there in 5th because that would change, I think. He was 17 odd seconds ahead, so that might be legit. We'll see. King's not quite there yet. Nobody else is in the pits. That's 6 Gun Johnny in the pits. He's doing his own stream. Check out his channel, Phoenix Motorsports Simulations. He's funny, cracks me up. Good lad, Johnny is. So we got the wall pitted in. He's obviously in 10th, running around in 10th, so I don't know how this is all going to pan out. Kingy's coming up to make a decision. Is he going to pit? Is he going to go around again? He does. He comes into pit, so we'll be looking at how much time he's gained on that lap. A little bit slower pit entry, almost come to a complete stop, but play it safe, better safe than sorry. Where's Essa now? He's 18 seconds, so I think he's going to clear him. More than likely he's going to clear him. They're all popping into the pits now, so Ice Dude's in the pits. Wayne, Fairy Fish. A little bit of a race coming on down here. You see Essa coming through now. The wall's telling me on the comments he's had 22 seconds of damage. Damn, that's why he was in there so long. He's still in there now. Oh, that sucks. There goes Essa through. Oh, he's gone a long way through. Pay attention. So Kingy's now exiting the pits. Essa is exiting Maggots and Beckett, so he's already on the hanger straight. Kingy's just exiting now. So no gains, I don't think. This is the thing, I'm not sure what the driver's strategies are, so Essa may well be running light. And going to change the tyres each time. He might have a full tank of fuel and just change the tyres. He might not be changing anything, I'm not entirely sure, but you can see 27-second gap over Kingy now. And this man doesn't make mistakes. Ice Dude just dropped back to 4th, so Wayne has made that position up in the pits. This is a fight for position. It hasn't sorted itself out yet. Fairy Fish is in 6th. Ice Dude 4th, Fairy Fish 5th. He's 6th actually in the green McLaren, and these two should be the other way around. That will change as they go over the time in line. It's not there, is it? It's further up the road. Where's our next bit? He's in 8th, not pitted yet. Kenny's pitted. Hayes hasn't, I don't think. Naismith hasn't, Gizmo hasn't, so I imagine these guys are going to pop in the pits this lap. GTM Coupe still circulating, going well. He's made up a couple of positions, so yeah, trying to sort through what's going on here. Still saying Fairy Fish is in. Oh, that's Cadalora, isn't it? Yeah, donut. Okay. Haze Hunter's in 6th. He's somewhere else on track altogether. More Muppet. Right. It's Fairy Fish in 5th. Ice Dude's 4th. Yeah, good. Haze Hunter 6th. And Kenny's pitted already. So, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think these guys still need to pit. Fairy Fish and Haze Hunter, Nuthbit needs to pit, Gizmo needs to pit. Not seeing any penalties, so but yeah, the wall there is he suffered from a delay in the pits. He had some damage. Yeah, I'm not sure if who's racing who here. This is a race that's actual race on track. There's nothing else really going on at the moment. Everybody's sort of spread out and settled in. So what we shall do, where's our race leader on track at the moment? He's just starting a lap. Let's go sit on board with Essa and see what he's doing in this car. I'll shut up for a minute. Turn the volume up and listen to this Bentley. Very nice lap there by Essa. Pretty safe and put a foot wrong. He's almost up on his split. There's a quick lap there. Yeah, driving like a dream, that Bentley, by the looks of things. Car is a Hindu cow, so they say. I don't know if that's PC actually. I apologise if that offends anybody. No harm intended. Good job, Essa. Nice racing. Going to take a bit of catching that is. It's pretty much gaining a second, near enough a second a lap over Kingy at the moment, or consistently since the start. And Kingy is not slow at all. So like I say, he had some gremlins with his equipment. Something wrong with the clutch, bit of fluff in there or something. I can't remember what it was now. We went through a lot of headaches over the last few days trying to figure out what's wrong with it, and going through all the troubleshooting. It probably turned out to be a bit of fluff stuck in the pedal, so it's always something simple, isn't it? But no problems now. Probably just thinking to yourself, how the hell is Essa going around that quick? Because he's a Cornishman. We're all quick. Truth be told, I'm not actually Cornish, but I may as well be. I've lived here long enough. Wayne's another one, another West Country lad. See, look, up in third. Doesn't live down there anymore, but yeah, another West Country boy. Quick as, it's those country lanes. We're all past these, mate. That's what it is. Good calories, keeps your brain working. Nice dude. It's Belgian. I'm trying to think of something funny to say, but he's a good lad, nice dude. Known him for a good year and a bit now, racing with Fresh. And another super fast. He didn't get on with ACC to start, but found his feet on it, and certainly doesn't mess around with the game. It's not even a game now, is it? It's a sim. How rude. But yeah, ice dude, super fast. He said again, like I said earlier, he struggles a bit in the wet. And he admits himself that he struggles a bit with consistency. I think we've had conversations before, and I'm very similar. You get to a point where you start to lose concentration. And to be fair, I don't think he was even going to take part tonight, because this is, it's a bit long. And in Belgium, he's an hour ahead of us. So, very fish now, sneaking through. Where did that come from? He's been obviously quietly gaining. I missed that. So. Very fish moving forward in the McLaren. Crystal Great Racing. He'll be third in the championship at the moment as a team, and Etienne Cooper is still gaining up through him. I guess I missed these pit stops, so everybody's pitted for their first driver stint. I think everything's sort of evening out. Just gonna stick with these guys a sec, because Ice might excuse me, Ice might try and take this one back. This is where the frustration sets in, but still got an hour and a half to go on this one. That's what I'll do. I'll leave it on board with Ice here. I'm going to take a quick comfort break, make a fresh cup of tea, and hopefully nothing too dramatic happens in the process. When I was saying that, you've got Hayes Hunter catching up with the backer. I might have to sit with this for just a second. So this is full position. Is that right? Yeah, it was Cadalora backed out, wasn't it? He had some issues, so this little race is on track. Yeah, like I say, just going to take a quick comfort break. I'll leave it on board with these guys. If anything happens, you should be able to catch the majority of it. I should be about 5 minutes or so. Right, I am back and just gonna reset the cameras because they've glitched out on me. I see that Cadalora managed to get past Ice Dude. Didn't actually see what happened. So how do we do this again? That one. Right, let's see what is going on. If I have a sudden bout of Tourette's or I go suddenly quiet, I will be dealing with the children. So yeah, sorry if I just randomly shout at some point. It may or may not happen. It's just fair warning. Right, back to the action. So you can see where are we at? Will people be coming in for their next pit stop soon? How long has it been? Sorry, brain working, trying to think. I don't do maths, I'm not even going to bother trying. We'll figure it out when we get there. Right, Essa's still out there in first. Can't see the gap back to Kingy, but Kingy's coming in the back part of the circuit, or the new part of the circuit, should we say. Now, and Essa's just going over the start-finish straight, so it's a good half a lap at the moment. That's probably a pit stop clear now, I would have thought, for Essa. That's a nice livery, and he's done that nicely. 24 car looking nice. Kingy P2. Let's just pop the stand back up a minute and we'll see what's happening, because we're coming to the 120 mark now, so it'll be halfway race points is what we said is happening tonight. Let me just see the exact. Right, yeah, so race 2 hours 24 minutes, point at halfway and points for end result. So as it stands, let me see what the points are. So P1 is 25 points, P2 is 21 points, P3 is 18 points, and then I think we're dropping twos down from there, yep, all the way to P7, which is 10 points, and then 1 point down to P16 from there. So Essa Racing looking for 25 points as we've just crossed over the 122 mark, which brings us to halfway. Kingy will take 21 points, and Fairy Fish at this point in P3 will take 18 points, and so on. So nice little haul of points for King Honey Motorsport there, P2 and P4, so that they should maintain Drivers' Championship, I would have thought, after, not Drivers, sorry, Constructors' Championship after this. This will put Kingy chasing down Ice Dude for third, I would have thought. Like I say, I don't do maths. I'm trying to pretend that I know what I'm talking about, but it'll probably all be wrong. We'll have a chat with Nath after, and he should be able to tell us probably a bit quicker what the situation is. But Wayne and Fairy Fish has made a good bit of time back up while I've been away. I mean, he's up into third now. See Hayes Hunter coming in. Sorry, Hayes Hunter coming back through. He's catching up as well. So yeah, a little race developing here halfway through. Hayes Hunter, I think, had a little mistake there. He's dropped back off a bit. What's going on back there? That's close. Gizmo and Kenny. And then Jinx behind. It's not Jinx, that's Essa. No, it's not. Essa's in the white. No, it is Essa. Oh, she's come back to that. Looked like, was it Gizmo put a wheel on the grass there? Yeah, and that pushed, you know, obviously locked up on the grass, speared into Kenny. It would have put a bit of heavy damage on the front of Gizmo's car. And he did wait, so no intent there, but unfortunately Kenny on the bad end of it there. I'm sure Gizmo will be very apologetic. I don't think there'll be any issues raised with that. I don't think it was a dive bomb at all. I think he just caught a bit of curb. The car started to rotate, so they both come into the pits now. Yeah, the car rotated a little on the curb and pulled him into the grass, I think. So unfortunate there for those two. They'll be repairing some damage on this pit stop. Does this signify that the pit window is open? I guess. 666 car, Steve Hull, coming past pit road now in P13. And he'll take, where are we at? We get 4 points halfway through. Cadalora still going round. He's just going to take the points for the position, I think. Still points is points. I'm just pleased he come back. It's good team spirit there. Team stoked. Jinx was just behind him in the Bentley. They're not obviously on the same lap at all, but might just be trying to keep him in sight, try and match pace a bit and pull himself forward. A few unfortunate moments, some grubby tyres and maybe a bit of frustration, but still over an hour to go in this race, so he's still got potential to move up a bit. Although saying that, we're looking at who's a lap down here, so oh, that's because they're crossing the line. Okay, ignore that for a moment. Jinx isn't a lap down. He'll be X amount of seconds from this man, GTM Coupe. I see blue flags being waved for Gizmo. So yeah, P8 on the car. Gizmo let him through and then he threw himself off. So yeah, this isn't the position. GTM Coupe is on the lead lap. Jinx now in the pits for Kerno Motorsport. Again, we can't see what's actually happening. Can only assume. This I'm impressed with though. Look, Very Fish has made his way up. Wayne's still chasing him. Getting the groove on. 4 seconds behind. He'll want that third. If they can get a 2 and a 3, it just bolsters the Constructors' Championship for him, and should at the moment. I mean, Wayne would take 16 points for the first part of the race. I can't remember his quali position, but he did quite well in quali, so over 10 points definitely for quali. And if he were to take third as well, it would be 18 points for third. So some maths happens, and then you put those together, and you get a number, and that will be the amount of points that Wayne will receive. So yeah, essentially he should maintain his second place. I think Essa will stay in first. Where are we at? Standings. Oh, yeah, it could be close. I mean, Esther's... I can't imagine he's going to do anything silly. It says he's a lap ahead of Kingy. I don't believe that. Kingy is now... Yeah, so Esther's on his 34th lap. Kingy's finishing lap 33, so he'll be round, and that will change. And then he'll be Peter. I think this is going to be... This will be definitely a top two. There's every chance that Wayne will get past Furry Fish. There's every chance that Furry Fish will keep Wayne from getting past him. And all the other things that could happen in between. Ice Dude is not fighting anybody on track. He's on his own little thing at the moment. He's got a car ahead, that's a lap down. Nath's made his way up to 6th, so he's still circulating well. I said he'd be getting back up there. He'll know when to pit, when not to pit. Predictions. What do we think's going to happen at this point? If anybody is watching, give us a shout on the stream. Let me know what you think, where we're going to be looking at the end of the race, what's going to happen. That was Kenny, I think. Yeah, yellow flag. It is Kenny. Saw a flashy yellow there briefly. And Kenny having a few moments. Has he got damage still on the car, perhaps? Or is that internet? Is that networking? Car looks jiggly. The wall... Oh, that's Nath. Come on. There you go. The wall's got back up there into 10th. So he's stuck at it and made a couple positions back. You know, obviously these guys sort of all in slightly different parts of the race at the moment, but mistakes are happening and it's dropping people back down the grid, or down the field should I say. Jinx is showing us 2 laps down as he comes over the line. So it's not, it's a lap, so he's a lap down on the lead lap, okay. The ball goes in the pits. And his lap 34, he'll be on lap 34 now. What has happened? So Esser's pitted and Kingy is only 13 seconds ahead. Yeah, so Kingy's going up into, what do they call this bit? The loop. So unless Esser gets really held up by nothing at all. I thought he was behind those 2 cars. There's because he popped out right in between, in front of Wayne and Furry Fish. So potentially that could have, if he hadn't have cleared those 2 cars, he could have been at the back end of a fight, and they wouldn't have given him room to move. Wayne just dropped back off a little bit of Furry Fish, I guess. Potentially a challenge I missed there. There he goes into the pits. Wayne covers him off as well, so these 2 into the pits. think they're lap 35. Is that Kingy's pitting as well? Yeah, so Kingy in the pits. Essa's going to come through to maintain that lead. He's just coming up to... Oh Christ, he's already gone through. Yeah, he's gone through. Kingy's still in the pits now. What's happened there? Wayne's had an issue in the pit. He came in behind. He's only just pulled up into his box, so something happened there for Wayne. Kingy leaves the pits and Ice Dude comes in. Gonna see Very Fish going through now. Oh no, somebody else has popped in. There's Very Fish. Oh no, okay. He did get a gap there. Nathbit's just come in as well, so Nathbit's managed to whip in, do his pit stop, get the jump on Ice Dude. And now he's going to be, yeah, right, coming up onto Wayne. Ice Dude's just leaving the pits now. And GTM Coupe's coming, so Hayes Hunter will be pitting in next lap. He's up here with these guys. Ooh, see, I told you. This man is enough bit. Yeah, impressive stuff. He'll be in chase mode now. He knows he's not necessarily racing Hayes because he'll come in the pits. Ah, number 7. Stop go penalty for GTM Coupe for speeding in the pit lane. Oh, he's got a stop go. 30-second stop go. He always gets fucking... Excuse me. He always gets stop goes. Made me swear. See? It's frustrating. It's frustrating for me. I'm sorry about the swears. Try not to. I'm on my best behaviour. I do have a filthy mouth, if I'm honest. So I'm doing really well with the first one. Yeah, teammate says so. He'll be getting GTM will be getting a talking to from Very Fish later, I would imagine. Putting the side down. Yeah, right. Let's jump back in here. Where's Nath gone? So. Has he pitted? Has Hayes Hunter pitted? And what did Nath do? He's dropped back a bit again. So that little battle that I thought was happening is not as neutralised again. The sound of that, Aston. And then yeah, good work from Nathbit, doing really solid work, solid maths as well. So nice little stream of cars running through. Again, if you look in the windscreen, it depends which side the driver is, but in the relative side on the windscreen you've got a digital display that's showing you. It says PLY, which stands for player apparently. So I was told the other day on the PC you can modify that so you get the initials or 3 letters of the name of the driver, and then the number is your corresponding position. So yeah, you see that flashing up number 6, that shows you Nathbit is in number 6. P6 even. Yeah, let's have a look back, see if there's anything else going on. Check the messages and anything going on, nobody's on the stream. All sorts of pings. So that's GTM Coupe has looked like he's cleared his stop go because he's not in position. So yeah, he's a lap down on Nath there. So I think P6 and 8th bit is your... where's Essa? Yeah. Just trying to figure out who's the last car. Yeah, I was just trying to figure out who's the last car on the lead lap. I think it's Ice Dude. But the timing board is janky as hell, so I can't trust it. Esther will be coming through the last set of corners. Oh no, he's up there. I don't know. Somebody help tell me what's what. Esther's coming round to lap the wall there in 12th position. These guys are already 2 laps off of off the lead lap. I mean, that is some dominant driving. Esther's, what's his current lappage looking like? He's still doing those 59s. It's just consistently been in the 59s. Solid drive. Impressive stuff from Essa. So Jinx moving out the way there for Kingy, getting the blue flag. Where's he at? Coming into the new... I still say new, it's not new, is it? It's old. It's old now. It's just new, it's different. You don't like change. No, he's what's it called? The loop. Into the loop. There you go. Sit on board with the Porsche in a minute. Going into the last part of the lap. There's a yellow flag. Who was that? That was never Essa, was it? Sure, that says 24. It was. Essa had a spin through Maggots and Beckett's, so Kingy's now... See, well, doesn't help, does it? I have to wait until the next intermediate for Kingy's time come through. We'll see the difference between the cars. Oh, Fairy Fish is 15 seconds behind, so he's 15 seconds behind Kingy. No, just don't want to show me that information. That's fine. We don't want to see it anyway. Yeah, 40. Well, it's a 43-second gap to Essa now, which is just, quite honestly, that's ridiculous. So, a couple of aliens in here. Don't get it. Kingy's on a better lap this lap, but you can see top left there. His best lap was 2 minute point. Yeah, 2 minute flat, 0.4, something like that. Getting tired now. But yeah, that seems to be the limit of the Porsche, is the low twos. Depends when you set that lap, and again the current fuel rate. I mean, I think S has got his strategy sorted, as Naisbitt now is in 5th, so he's got his strategy sorted. Just got to keep his nose clean. It's amazing, like from when I first met Nath, long time ago now, over a year ago, and the progression of his, and this is, I'm not trying to sound like patronising or anything, but the progression of this lad's driving is amazing, and honestly he can do the numbers as well, so he is a formidable force when it all comes together, and he's just, yeah, chipping away, and what have we got here? It's a 13-second gap to Wayne, so we've got another round of pit stops coming up in about 10 minutes, I think, because it'll be, yeah, thereabouts, and I imagine he's going to take a good whack of time off. Hayes Hunter is gaining. Ice Dude has dropped back away. And this is for position, so again Hayes has been up and down the field a little bit, backwards and forwards in. But just managing to maintain his gap to Nath at the moment. Currently the closest race as well on track. Go for his helicam, been on this one a lot. Let's have a different view of what's going on. Let's see how this little race develops, because I think that's I keep pressing the wrong button. That's it's GTM Coupe just behind, so he's actually not in this race position. But as always, you know, you try and keep pace with the guys. If they're on the lead lap and you're not, you want to at least make sure you're circulating on that same pace, that same limit. Just need a drink a sec. I'm not going to let another tea go cold, and I'm going to check. So Hayes Hunter comes into the pits there. That's Steve Hull. Haven't seen much of Steve tonight. He's had another quiet one, I think. But again, doing the job, getting the points in. A relatively quick stop there for Steve. Car's getting dirty now. I don't know if they're all getting dirty or what. Was that an early stop? I'm not sure. I don't think you can pit before you're allowed to. That does mean they've got. It seems like their stints out. You see, looking at the numbers, the timing difference on the right. Say where I'm looking now at Wayne, +6. The little orange number there shows you the pit stops left over. So you can see Hayes Hunter and Steve Hull now have green boxes. That means they're clear of their pits. So they're going to the end now. That's it. Last stop is done. What we've got going on here? This is Wayne with some traffic ahead. You see Jinx and Kenny getting the blue flag there. Where's Nath gone? So Nath is now 15, so he's actually dropped a bit of time to Wayne there. So the cameraman has a little bit of an issue. So yeah, Wayne's past Jinx on the blue flags. He's not get past Kenny yet, but you know, they're all racing. Kenny and Jinx are actually for position, so they don't want to be held up as much as Wayne doesn't want to be held up. But, Kenny got a little bit squirrely there. He's just sort of moved out of the way, showing him he's not going to get in the way and try not to compromise his racing line too. So good communication there. That was a nice bit of driving from all of them. Maximised everybody's driving. That's good. Grown up racing. I like this. This is nice to watch. Nothing really close happening. I suppose these two, Kenny and Jinx here for 8th and 9th. Progress. No other movement in pits. There's Gizmo getting on, where is he? He's in 10th now. I do like that McLaren, that looks nice. Yeah. So the thing with these endurance races, and of course I'm on my own, so I've got nobody to talk to and banter off. It gets a bit difficult. We've still got 50 minutes to go in this race. And like I say, anything could happen, but the spread of the field obviously makes it difficult to find stuff to talk about. Ping, ping. Who's that? Let's see what he says. This is my brother. I'm talking back-ish, yeah. Good stuff, mate. Let's get him on stream. His Xbox crew. Devils. I renounced my faith and I went to the dark side. Yeah. So no close battles at the moment. It will be. I'm not sure how they've managed to pit that early. Hayes Hunter and Steve Hull, I think, might be up for a steward's inquiry at the end of this, because it's not. Doesn't seem right to me, because nobody else has made that pit stop, and unless they had damage and they're gonna take another stop. I'm not quite sure how the mandatory pit is built into the coding of the server, but I know you get a penalty if you don't do your stops. I'm not sure what the penalty is if you do it outside of the allotted window. So we'll have to see post-race what happens there. Will be passed on to the race directing people's stewards and see what's what. 50 minutes to go in this 2-hour race, or nearly 3-hour race, and it's still Essa racing. Kano Motorsports P1. Not put a foot wrong all evening. He's got the Bentley right where he wants it to be. No problems there. Kingy again. The car is sorted. I think he's happy with what it's doing. You know, Silverstone is a bit of a power circuit. So there's a few big stoppers, and obviously you've got Duffield. Is it Woodcote? Probably got that wrong, but yeah, through there I suppose the Bentley suffers, and with the these two here, with the rotational, you know, the way that a Porsche drives through those corners, a lot better. Bear with me a second. Hi, sorry, right, I'm back. Just had a brief child-related conversation. Just noticed actually we've lost Cadalora, so valiant effort though. Mega respect for coming back, mate. I appreciate that. It's kind of like flogging a dead horse when you're 6 laps down and sort of going round. I do understand. Your teammate here though, he's still repping it. He's going around 7th place. That's a good few points for Stoked. Like I say, these guys come into the group I think midway through the season, or at least a couple of races in, and yeah, proving their worth. Definitely proving their worth. The Ferrari does look nice on track as well. Kept a bit of gravel on the way out there onto the hanger straight. Bom, bom, bom. Good stuff. So yeah, hasn't Nesbitt made any more. He's actually seems to be losing time over Wayne now. How far is he back? About 15 seconds, 17 seconds. So he's lost a bit of time there. Won't be on pace. I would imagine he's had a little bit of a slip because GTM's a lot closer now. He's spitting fire. You come past me, I'll set you on fire. No, impressive stuff from Nathbit there. He went back to, I think, 12th, 13th, I believe, at one point. And managed to get himself right back up there onto P5. Sterling work, sir. Well done. I just got Cadalora on the comments there saying his pedals not wanting to play, so it seems to be a thing. I don't know if he's on G29 or what, but seems the pedals on the G29s are the first things to go. I had issues with mine. Other people have had issues with theirs, even being certain custom rigs. I know Kingy got his own little sim shed, amazing build actually. He's got a video on YouTube. Sim shed build V1, I think it is. It's good. It's very impressive bit of work he's done. But he has his pedals inverted and on the mounts, and even still, like I was saying, earlier on he had issues with that. Just trying to troubleshoot these issues, I think that's the worst thing. Obviously with the help of YouTube and friends and a good old search, you can find out how to fix these things. Yeah, all good. Literally everybody again is at a different point on the racetrack, and Kenny's coming for his final stop as Essa goes past in the big old V8 Bentley. I think makes a good noise too. Giving it some grief. So yeah, I'd say even at this point, 40 minutes to go, that he's pretty much got this one in the bag. I mean, he'd really have to do a lot of damage for it to make a difference to his lead. So I'm distracted by fireworks outside. The pretty lights. Yeah, Kingy would have to go through a wormhole, I think, to catch up to Essa right now. And honestly, that is not a commentary on Kingy's pace, because I'll come and try and keep pace with him. I can try and keep pace with any of these guys, they're all really quick. So, Nath now starting to... oh no, that's off of... where are we at? Nath, how much have you made up? See, he's still dropping time now over Wayne. It's allowed GTM. I wonder if he's doing some fuel saving now, so at the next pit stop he doesn't have to fuel. I wonder if that's been the strategy from the start. If he's run, wouldn't have been able to run with a whole tank. Whole tank would have gotten about 2/3 of the way through. I don't know. We'll find out after, but I'm intrigued. I want to know how he's, or what he's going to do. Anywho, very fifth on well to get up there onto the podium after a bit of a shaky one at the start. I think he had some issues. He kept his head down, and now 12 seconds off Kingy, so I think he may even be catching Kingy a little bit now. Keep an eye on that gap as well, so eyes peeled on P3 and P5, gaps between. I think Wayne sort of settled in quite considerably. I think he's running around the same sort of pace as very fish here, but then not sure if Kingy's just turned the gas off a little bit. Not being held up by the wall in any way right now. He's got a little toe now down the hanging straight, but wall gets isn't blocking him. Yeah. Right, nice bit of racing there, just lets him through. There we go, Nath's in the pit, so see if this is a quick stop for Nath. Nice dude, where are we at, mate? So I would imagine Nath is going to get out before Ice Dude makes it round, and he should maintain maintain that 5th position. He hopes. Ice Dude coming through. I want to say Woodcut. Is it Woodcut? I have to look. And he's still in the pits. Is he just leaving now? As Ice Dude comes out, so yeah, but Ice Dude will just be past him, but obviously Ice Dude still needs to pit, so crucial one is when Wayne pits, or talked about him too much, no. Well, he's going to be cross for that. That was crucial then. What I was going to say was Wayne's pit stop would be crucial, because that would be where Nath was trying to gain, so we're going to have an unhappy Nath bit. Because as well, that's given Ice Dude a bit of an advantage on his pit stop coming up. Not much, mind. We've got, yeah, he's only 4 seconds ahead of Nath, so it's not going to make too much difference to his life. Brooklands, Luffield, Woodcut, right, okay, beg your pardon if I'm getting that wrong. See, that mistake has cost Nath down to 7th. Hayes Hunter has pitted as well, so that is the race now. So Hayes Hunter capitalised. Nath come out that corner, he's a bit wobbly, hasn't it? It's got maybe a tyre pressure issue. He's struggling for grip on the corners of the Aston now. I'm not sure. Not sure what's up with that. So head down, mate. Yeah, we've got just over half an hour left now. My eyes are starting to sting, my throat. I should get points for this. I should be on the leaderboard doing the endurance race. Very fish in the pits. And the ball comes into the pits as well, or is he just leaving? I think he's done and leaving. No, he's coming in. Last box. So Furry Fish from P3. Wayne is now already gone past, so this is crucial. Be who's 24? Oh, game changer. Naughty boy. So with just over 33 minutes, just over 33 minutes to go, FreshSimRacing has a drive-through penalty. He's missed his pit stop. He's going to have to do 2 pits. That's going to put Kingy into the lead. The amount of Cornish swearing that's going to be coming out of this man right now. There'll be pasty and bloody cider everywhere. Oh no. Right. See, the thing is, Kingy may not know this. It depends what HUD he's got on his screen. Depends what, interface he has. If he hasn't got it up, he won't know that Aston's got a drive-through. At this point, he'll be thinking, yeah, he's done that pit quick. Or he'll know and he'll be thinking, yes mate, right, get this entry perfect, get the outlap perfect. It's still a big gap though. Kingy's, I don't know how to call it. I think even with a drive-through, S is going to be far enough ahead to have done that. We'll see. Kingy makes a quick stop. Who else is coming? Jinx is coming in the pits as well. He's circulating in 10th. He's got no threat, so he should stay in 10th place. There's Wayne coming in as well. Kingy leaves the pits. That was seemed like a long stop. Where's Essa? Yeah, I mean, that's some ridiculous pace. So he's going to come in and make his official stop now. Wayne will be leaving shortly. There's Furry Fish, so Furry Fish has traffic, so Wayne may do this. Wayne may have got enough for 3rd here. Or have I got that wrong? No, I've got that wrong in there. Yeah, Furry Fish is already out, yeah, so no. Ignore that. Wayne's come out in 4th, so that's set. Essa's now in the pits and Kingy is nowhere near. That's insane. There goes Nath. You can still hear the Aston going up the road, that's cool. Sorry, I'm intrigued to see. Right, he's coming out now. Where's Kingy? Kingy's just coming onto the back straight there, so yeah. I mean, even with a drive-through, that was enough. That was enough to do it. 30 minutes to go. And what's that now? 30 odd second gap there. Let's see when he crosses the line, how far. 83 seconds. That's not right, is it? I don't know why all these, I think it's because of the pits, these laps are not showing up. Fairy Fish 13 seconds down the road. And Wayne. It's going to be, they're all, and we've got these big gaps. There we go, there's the proper one. 25 seconds off. And we already know that Essa is lapping consistent 59s. I imagine he'll be going even faster now, just because. Best lap said 59, and 2:27 from the pit stop. So yeah, I think what we're looking at is going to be how we finish. Oh. It's just a message from Silver there. He's not able to race, but he's been doing fireworks evening in his local village, trying not to blow himself up. But he was going to come and join me for a chat, but he's had a power cut. He might come and join us for the last half hour or so. Should be good. Yeah, honestly, Essa Racing dominating here tonight at Silverstone. Not a foot wrong so far. Well, I say not a foot wrong. He got a drive-through, but even with a foot wrong, he didn't particularly suffer for it. So. I don't know if you can have. I know you can get punches on this game, but I don't know if you can have mechanical failures or anything like that. I'm not trying to invoke the racing gods and give them any issues at all. But what I was going to say was, I think that's the only thing that's going to stop him now is some sort of issue. Kingies. Yeah. He's not going to make back 20 or 25 seconds in 25 minutes. That's like a second a lap. Over a second a lap. 27 seconds, so Essa's already, extending his lead again. So Fish is still maintaining that gap to Kingy. Yeah, Wayne still oh cool. So Silver is going to come and join me. I'll just bear with me while I get a little party set up and we'll get him involved. Right, we should have Ollie joining us in a little mo. Send him a message. Thing is, I think he's going to be watching the stream. He might be spectating as well, so he should be able to call some stuff. But be good to get his insight. Can't message and speak at the same time, apparently. What we'll do when the race finishes as well, I'll try and grab some of the drivers for a post-race debrief and see what their thoughts and opinions were. But like I say, I think this is pretty much levelled out now. I think anybody that's close is close, but not racing for position. So. Pating. Carry on watching YouTube, yeah. So he's going to be a bit behind on the action, but that's no worries at all. That Aston Martin's got to be the best sounding car on track at the moment. That's bloody brilliant. Oh, that's good. Right. What have we got? Okay, Jinxie, what's he up to? He's still running around in 10th place at the moment. A couple of early mistakes, I think. Maybe ruffled his confidence a little bit, and had to refocus and recalibrate, because he's been consistently going around. I think he's been doing alright, but you know, the pace has evened out, and these gaps have sort of roughly maintained the same sort of spacing for the last 15 minutes or so. So like I say, I don't think there'll be any change towards the end. S has got this one in the bag. Like I said, Kingy second place is for certain. He's consistent as hell. And Furry Fish again, hats off. He had issues earlier on, and he's made his way back up through to a podium spot. So yeah, impressive little run from him. Wayne solid again, best of the rest in 4th place. What did he have last week? He had a third and a 4th at Zolder last week, I think, as well. So good couple of events for Wayne, and he's second in the driver championship. So as it stands at the moment, can't exactly remember mid-race. I think he was 4th at mid-race as well, wasn't he? Yeah. So, and I was saying about potentially 3rd for this one. So that's evened out to be 4th. Hayes Hunter way down the road again, and that's GTM behind. They're not racing for position, so yeah. Cars are getting dirty now as well. Battle worn. Hayes is coming into the pits. The only thing I can say about that is I reckon he's misfueled. The thing is, you can't get fuel data on the HUD or anything on here. I can't see from in-car either, so interesting. Hayes Hunter had to pit there. That's going to promote Nath up to 5th when the timings change, so that's a bonus for Nath bit. Potentially Ice Dude. Oh no, beg your pardon. Hayes Hunter's just come out of the pits. Where's Nath bit? Oh yeah, I did clear him. Yeah, okay, there you go. time has just changed there. So 8th bit now ahead of Hayes Hunter. Curious pit stop. Maybe just a splash of fuel to get into the end. Might have miscalculated a few litres. So let me just get Ollie in the party here. Add players. Why didn't that work? Yep, can't multitask, right. Where were we? So we're getting into 60 laps now of this race, and I think Essa has been consistently driving those 159s. And look, his last lap was a 159.0. That's his best lap of the race so far. And there's 18 minutes to go. Mr. Consistent. Impressive stuff. You see how the car's responding though, it's just doing exactly what he wants it to do. Still trying to figure out this party because II does want to come in. So sorry, the screen has paused again. How do we do it? Add players. Yeah, it's not letting me do it. Sterling drive. I mean, he's gained another nearly 10 seconds over Kingy, but I think Kingy's probably just settled into his pace because he's maintained his gap from Furry Fish. And like I say, not looking to create any dramas. They'll be just wanting to get to the end now. We've got 16 minutes left to go. Right, hang on a minute, let me see if I leave the party. Okay. Right, so hopefully you can all still hear me. I'm going to create a new party. Don't we just love technology? Sorry for the pausing and unpausing, just have to bear with me a sec. Alright, friends. Well, you're not even showing online, Ollie. Are you even my friend? Are we friends? I don't know. God, hang on, bear with me. Party. Start a party. Right, sorry guys, back to the action. Let's sort you guys out. There we go. Right. Anywho, back to it. Yeah, things are waning in the race now anyway. It's gonna be as it stands. If I get the big track map up so you can see what's going on. The red dot is FreshSimRacing, so he's in lap 63. And then the number 19 car is coming round the bottom left there through Brooklands and Luffield now. So that's the number 19 of Kingy. And there's the actual difference. So S is just approaching Stowe, and Kingy's just going through Copse. Literally opposite ends of the circuit. So that's P1 and P2. I've got people messaging me. Right. My brother Ollie, can you give me a thumbs up? Can you hear me on the stream okay if I haven't messed it up? You'll let me know in a minute. Anyway. Yeah, you can see how spread out the cars are. Yep, thumbs up, cool. Cheers, bud. Yeah. I'm gonna say this is gonna be your race result, and just trying to figure out how many points Zessa will have. It's 25 points for quali for P1, 25 points for being in the lead mid-race, and 25 points for the race win, should he get that, which I can't see why he won't. Just gonna have a little run around with some of the guys that have, you know, have done the race. It's regardless of your finishing position. Still 2 hours and 24 minutes was it? Race. It's a long one. I've done a few endurance races, and I think the longest we did was a 4-hour race at Bathurst on a Sunday afternoon. On Project Cars 2 actually, and that was in a Toyota GT86. And yes, that is the road version, and yes, it was slow. I think we're doing like 2 minute 20 something laps, but myself, Kingy, another super fast racer, he's not available at weekends, he's too busy driving real cars. Super fast, but he's it was him and Kingy and Nathbit and myself. Yeah, 4 hours round Bathurst figuring out how to do, or if we could do driver swaps with the AI, and I was getting cross with mine. I let him do like 3 laps and then ended up doing the whole thing myself. So like I said, I've been racing with a few of these guys for a long time, and we've done many things. But yeah, so Ice Dude taking a lap away from Steve-O. Another guy who's been improving. I think he struggles with a bit with consistency, and also suffers from a really heavy case of bad luck. Apparently, he seems to always luck out at the start of the races and end up getting punted off or turned around somehow. So he always sticks with it, gets the race done. Props to Steve. Still points in the bag. Independent driver. So yeah, representing himself and doing the job, mate. So respect to you, buddy. Cheers for sticking around. We've got Kenny who's joined us tonight on an invitational. again, had some issues, had a coming together with Gizmo. We'll call that a racing incident. But yeah, another one stuck it out, and the wall Jan, or Jan I should say, I think. Not sure how you pronounce, sorry mate, I do apologise, but I think we've actually got a little race here for position. This is hotting up in the last couple minutes. So, the wall trying to take 10th away from Jinx. In the dire moments of this one, we'll stick with these guys for a couple. Not have much coverage on these two. So, unfortunately, the wall won't receive any points as he's come in for this event. So, essentially, his points will be null. So he will be fully stealing these points off of Jinx if he gets in front of him, because those points will disappear into the ether, because the wall won't have them and Jinx won't have them. So got 8 minutes of defensive driving, and what Jinx doesn't want to be doing is focusing on his rear mirrors and just keep his head forward and keep driving his line. That Bentley's big enough to cover off at least half the width of the hanger straight, so all he just needs to do is make it that little bit wider and stop the ball getting through. But no more gains as yet. I'll try and keep my eye on the timing there. Well, there's nothing else much happening, is there? Excuse me. Who's that coming through there? Is that Wayne? Yeah. Solid drive from Wayne in P4. Doing the job. And maintaining that constructor's lead for King Honey Motorsport, so he's doing really well. But any other words there are no fees, so he's up into 5th, so after all that messing about, he's actually pacing Esser at the moment. Let's see. Yeah, so enough bit sticking onto the back end of Esser, letting him drag him round for the last what we got, how many laps we got? What are they doing? 1:59s, wasn't it, for Esser, so say 2 minute laps. We've got about 3 laps left here. There's Esser on the track. Yeah. 4 laps, I would say, to finish off. There's 6 minutes left. Esser's just coming around to finish this lap, so yeah, 4 laps left after this go around. All up GTM Coupe Gizmo. Walls dropped back a little bit off of Jinx there, but these two guys running super close. Let's get some looking at this. Let's go to Gizmo. Please, thank you all. You see GTM. Get that wider line coming out of Duffield. No, not sorry, Duffield will be. Not like that bit. No, this is the new bit. Yeah, you take that slightly wider line through that last chicane to get that wider exit. You get better drive out. But if the other car can cover off the inside on the last corner there, the corner before the straight, you have to back out of it every time. He's going to be looking for another move up. He's gained a bit of pace back, so seems to be a bit more confident on the braking at the moment, GTM. He's diving in on the brakes. Coming in to start lap 66. So I think we're going to finish on lap 69. Brilliant. Yeah, it seems like GTM Coop's a bit better on the brakes, but Gizmo's got seems a lot more confidence through the corners. Is it on the exit? Yeah, on the exit he's getting the power down a bit more. And GTM Coop's going to really ride up on these brakes. He was making an attack last lap through the chicane, so he knows he's got a bit better braking, I think, there. Look. That's where if you sacrifice, I think it's the second part of that chicane a little bit. If you take yourself out a little wider, this gives you a slightly nicer run onto the Hamilton straight, and then get on it. But GTM Coop's just sort of falling away a little bit, so flames spitting out the back of that then. Sure. I'll leave these guys alone and maybe they'll get a bit closer. What's happening with the wall and Ice Dude? It wasn't Ice Dude, it was Jinx, sorry, beg pardon. Drop back a little bit off the back of Ice now. So closest two again are these two, GTM Coop and Gizmo. GTM Coop's made a good chunk out of that corner. Come through Cops. Maggots. Beckett's. He just runs a little wide onto the grass there. That's going to have compromised his entry onto the hangar straight. You can see that. Wait, what? I think in the camera there we've missed Gizmo going off, because that's just changed around without. I was watching them. We're just on board with GTM Coop, so yeah. I think Gizmo took a little tumble there. That's unfortunate. I was looking forward to that hotting up a bit. So, ultimately, GTM got the position there. He'd rather have had that on track, I'm sure. I don't think there was any contact. I didn't see anybody hitting anybody else. But Gizmo has a drive-through. For what? Oh, that's hard to take, isn't it? He's going to have to do that now. Oh, there we go. The Wall and Jinx is getting really close together. That's unfortunate for Gizmo. That sucks. I'm not sure what happened there. Maybe he took an excursion and the game stewards took umbrage to it. But the Wall giving us a bit of a show in the last 30 seconds of this race. Where's Essa now? Quickly have a look. So yeah, I think we're going to get one more lap now. Is he slowing down? Oh, we got the checkered. Yeah, that's it. Checkered flag. So Essa Racing takes the win. 70 laps completed. Oh no, it was 69 laps completed. 70 lap is your finish, and then we've got Kingy still a bit of driving to do before he comes across the line. Still an effort from Kingy, couldn't quite match the pace of the Bentley there, just obviously the brute power of that Bentley, just enough to eke away every lap. Like I say, solid drive from Kingy, P2. Very Fish coming now. He'll come through Woodcut and finish his 2-hour race. P3. A solid effort from him. Well done, congrats. We've got Wayne. Still a little ways to go. I think these guys in front will probably finish up first, yeah, so checkers going out for everyone now. The last guys complete. I'm going to message them and just let them know we'll be having a chat in a minute. Yeah, so that's been an interesting race. Props to Nath for getting that up into 5th, that's impressive. We'll just let Gizmo come around to finish his lap and finish up the evening, and I will see if I can chat to these boys and get you a rundown of the ins and outs and see what people have got to say, because that was a beast. Gizmo's last man to get round, congrats. So Essa in 1st, Kingy 2nd, Fairy Fish 3rd, Wayne 4th, Nathbit 5th, Hayes Hunter 6th, Ice Dude 7th, GTM Coop in 8th, Gizmo in 9th, Jinx in 10th, The Wall nearly made it in the 11th, Kenny in 12th, Steve Hull in 13th, and Cadalora actually managed to get his 14th place in the end. So well done, guys, that was awesome. Let's see if we can jump across and have a yap to these chaps. Nope, not that one, hang on, bear with me. Hello, hello, hello.
You don't know how much of a hero Essa is. He slowed down and gave us one less lap to do.
Yeah, I was glad he did, because I had the wall breathing down my neck for about the last 20 minutes.
You're right, guys. I got you on stream. You're on stream. That was impressive racing from everyone. That was very, very good race to watch. Essa, are you there?
Yeah, hello.
What you been smoking? That was like it goes away for a week and comes back and just absolutely annihilates everybody. That was impressive. You had a drive-through as well.
Yeah, I was gutted about that. I was talking to Dingsy and he had a drive-through.
Yeah.
And I was concentrating on what he was like, because he wasn't clear or something, and we were talking about that, and I just completely drove past the pits and I was like, oh no!
Oh mate, shocker. No, but you came through. I think you had a, what was it? Well, we got a 41-second gap to Kingy in the end there.
Yeah.
So that was impressive. I think you were consistently 159s most of that race. So yeah, hat off to you, mate. Well done.
Yeah. I was chasing the 58. And I managed to get it with the last 10 or so minutes.
Oh, did you do a 158? That's
yeah, 158.9 I think it was.
Yeah, I did see it coming down. You're running light on fuel, I guess, and the time's coming down. But no, very good.
It's about 20 litres of fuel left, I suppose.
Yeah. Wow. No, impressed with that. That was awesome. Kingy, mate, you're doing well. Consistent as ever. Is he there?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm there. Yeah, I enjoyed that. Keep all your way to the end there, guys. If I got a new way, I apologise.
Oh, no worries, mate. Well, you just driving around in the end there, I think, weren't you? Just doing the thing you needed to do.
Well, Furry Fish kept me on my toes, to be honest. Like, he was within 10 seconds at one point, and there was stages in the race where he was definitely quicker. So I got my tyre pressures right for that last stint, which meant I was able to push for like the whole run.
Right, cool.
And I think that fended him off. But I mean, I was really happy with my pace there. My pace is like 2 minutes a lap round here is, you know, not a bad thing at all. But Essen's just fucking mega. And
I know. I was saying, like, I mean, 2 minutes lap. So I was saying you're all going quick, and there was one point I said, you know, that he's made such a gap, but you're not slow. Like, you're super fast and super consistent. So it's just, yeah, it's nuts. That was some impressive stuff. But no, well done for your second place, mate. And
thank you. Cheers.
We got Furry Fish in third. Is he about? Hello, mate. Well done. You were chasing him. You made a good few positions back as well, didn't you? Because you had a bit of an off, or something happened earlier.
Yeah, I hit Paul on the first corner, so I probably ruined his race, unfortunately. So.
Oh, right.
Sorry for that, Paul.
It's fine.
I didn't remember now, actually. Yeah, because I think I caught that on the stream, and I said you'd be having words post race in the team. So
I got a good view of it as well. I was right behind you two as well.
Oh, shocking. No, well done, Andy. Nice one. That was good podiums, good points for your team there. That's a nice one. And
there was a very good four-way battle in the first stint.
Yeah, I got most of that. Yeah.
Smo and Blue Carving.
Yeah, it was great opening stint. I enjoyed that. That was a great battle. That was.
Yeah, I got majority of that because there was two 4-car battles going on at one point, and I was sort of chopped.
2-car was me. I was stuck in the back of one of that lot.
Yeah. No, honestly, guys.
Yeah, well done to you, Steve, for finishing, mate.
I got caught on the back end in that little bit, so it was a bit.
Yeah.
And then unfortunately, I got caught up with somebody coming off the straight on the turn 1. The back end just let go. I think I had aero damage on the back after I got hit.
Gutted.
And unfortunately, I don't know what it was. I got caught up with.
Yeah. I need to speak to.
Yeah, I had one incident. I don't know who it was. All good though. It was a good race. The first stint was the best for me. Like where we had some good battles at the start. Like.
Yeah. Who's this? Is Kenny?
Kenny, that's Kenny.
Yeah, cool. Good man. Yeah, no, I was watching for, like I say, when you was all racing together in the first few laps there, it was nice to watch, and you were all being proper gentlemanly, and everything was lovely. So no, it was a good bit of racing there. Where's Nath? Nath here?
Yeah, I'm here, man.
Hello, mate. That was some impressive driving. I was bigging you up on the old strategy, because I guess you come out your pit on your last pit, and I was saying, like, if you've got that right, you could have made it up to 4th, I think, but you had a little slip, didn't you, on the way out of the pit?
I made 2 mistakes behind Jinx's rear end early on. That back of the bench.
Yeah, what happened there? Because
you just can't see the apex of the corner.
You were all over the back of me, and then all of a sudden you disappeared. I said to Chris, I said, "Oh, Nath was there," and then all of a sudden you were gone.
Yeah, if I clipped the entry to Maggots wrong, the back, it's the only corner that the car's unstable on, and I lost it. So it was a recovery drive from that, a good battle with the wall at the back for a while, and then I joined the back of the train. I was going to double stint early on, but I decided to quick change, double stinted in the middle, so it saved me like 25 seconds of time.
Right.
But I was pretty much on the rims at the end of that second stint.
I thought you'd slowed down.
My tyres were bad.
I was trying to figure out why you were dropping pace, and the only thing I could think of was that you were losing tyres, because the way you'd been gaining throughout.
The last stint, I pit 1 lap too early essentially, and I had to figure out whether Essa was going to make another lap or not. If he made another lap, I lose P6. I just had to do another drive-through to reset my timer, basically.
Right.
Hayes kept me honest, and I couldn't. There was a point where he did his stop to reset his timer, and I had no choice then. I had to just carry on driving and hope that Essa would slow down.
Which he didn't.
I didn't notice it.
He did, yeah. I was saying to Chris
about the second and third scene.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was telling Chris to slow up at the end because it was the wall was breathing down my neck. I clipped him, but he was within probably 2 or 3 seconds for the last probably 20 minutes of that stint.
Yeah, no, I had you guys because you guys got into a little fight, and who else was it? Not Jinx, sorry, that's you. Gizmo and GTM. Paul were having a little ding dong as well. That was starting to. What happened there, you guys? Because I was watching you, and then Gizmo sort of disappeared, and then came back on track a few seconds behind. I missed. What happened? Anyone?
I don't know. I don't think there was any touches.
I don't think there was. No, you went a bit.
What I saw.
You went a bit off track coming out of Beckett's onto the straight. And like the way the camera moved, I couldn't see where Gizmo was, so I didn't actually know what had happened. But I was like, oh, I was going to hot up. Like, I was going to. It's a good little fight, Bill. So, no, honestly, hats off to all you gents. That was a good little race. A long race. It was a good one. But yeah.
Cheers for streaming, Sam.
Nah, that's no worries at all. Sorry.
Yeah, Sam, appreciate that, mate.
Winning quick. Yeah, I'm here, mate.
Yeah, Wayne.
Did you?
Sorry, I missed that.
Keep your tyres on the first stop. No, I had the same tyres on. Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah.
I missed you, Wayne.
Sorry, I did change tyres.
You had a solid drive. Yeah, I missed you, mate. Sorry, you had a solid old drive there. It was good, consistent.
I was happy. I was disappointed with qualifying. Just 2/10 faster, which I could have got, would have made the difference from 9th to like 4th. So I decided I was going to go quite aggressive on the start, and I got a good start. Jumped both the McLarens, Paul and Andy, but it sounds like they had to come together anyway. But I got a good run on Andy down into the quads on the inside.
Yeah.
And then I had an absolutely epic battle with Nico. I was literally so close to his back.
Yeah, I got some of that. Yeah.
I could have apologized for him.
Yeah. I think I got most of the fights going on. So you watch back through. I think I got most of the battles pretty much in their entirety. So yeah, that was good racing though. It was yeah.
Yeah, Andy caught me up, was right on my back bumper in the pit stops. I think I had a better pit stop than Nico and Andy because I jumped Nico and pulled a few seconds on Andy, but I knew Andy was going to be hauling me in, and he did.
Yeah.
Great move to get by me, nice clean move. I kept him honest after that though, hanging on because I saw the timer getting to the 1 hour 12 minutes and thinking, I'm here, I'm going to try and get this. I couldn't quite do it. So brilliant driver, Andy. But I've got to say, congratulations to everybody. Because that was a really hard.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
I said that too.
Congratulations to Chris. Epic pace.
Yeah.
Mate, absolutely brilliant. Shout out to my teammate as well. Brilliant drive as well, mate. Good points haul there.
Speaking about points,
I was going to say.
I was saying to Jinxie on the mic while we were during the race. I was in the pits for my second stop.
Yeah.
And I seen Kingy go past.
Yeah.
And then it come up with you've reached the halfway point. I was like, you're taking the piss, didn't you?
I didn't catch that. Maybe.
Technically means Kingy gets. Technically, Kingy's first at the halfway mark.
Oh,
at the end of
I didn't catch that.
Once that raid lap is over.
Okay, so
to be honest, I thought that might be the case, Essa, because you pitted a lap early on your first stint. And I thought, he didn't need to do that, and I thought, I wonder if that affects him later on in the race, but I thought at halfway you was in the lead, to be honest, but okay, let him check.
That's how I called it, but I missed that.
I was sat in the pit lane and you'd gone past, and then my pit box said, like, that's the halfway mark, so you were in the lead at halfway.
I was going to ask, actually.
That is confirmed.
Yeah, Nath, what's the view on numbers and stuff? Do you know anything at the moment?
No, I'll have to mash them through in a minute. But I can confirm that Essa takes the points for qualifying as an opposite.
Yeah.
Kingy takes the points for the first half of the race. Essa P2, P2, Andy P3, Wayne P4, Nico P5, me P6.
By my thinking, Wayne is still P2 in the drivers. Essa.
Be surprised.
I'm not sure.
Because I was 9th in qualifying, I lost a lot of points there.
Right.
Did you get pole, Lesser? I thought the Ferrari got pole, didn't he?
second.
Yeah, Cadalora
that
got
is
pole,
correct, isn't it?
but he didn't finish. He finished 14th by the game because he came back in. He had some issues.
What happened to him? Because on was it the opening lap or the opening 2 laps, he pulled up on the...
Yeah, he said he had problems with his pedals.
On the back, on the proper start and finish line, he pulled up on the corner there.
Yeah, no, it's he had issues with his pedal, and then he joined back in, and he did a few laps, joined back in, and then he messaged me and said he couldn't carry on. So he did try, bless him. He did try.
Who couldn't finish the race? I didn't.
Cadalora.
Oh, okay, really?
Yeah, so it wasn't a rage quit at all. I thought maybe he got the hump, but no, he's got some issues. So yeah, and he came back to try. So he was about 6 laps down as well, and he did about 10 laps, 15 laps like that, and then bailed. So that's fair play.
Just highlight the new track record for Silverstone is a 1 minute 58.983.
That's insane.
That is the new record lap at Silverstone.
Well, officially.
Mega lap, Chris.
Officially, that's the fastest sim zone lap at Silverstone. So 1 minute 58.983.
Okay, need to get that up on something somewhere. You heard it here first, anyway. Right, good stuff, boys. I'm going to wrap this stream up. Appreciate the racing. Yeah, no worries.
Thanks,
so I will do next
Tuesday
week as
night,
well.
Sam, I've got
Tipton.
Silverstone.
Oh, lovely. All right, Paul. Nice one. I will be there if I can.
Excellent.
Yeah, cool. Cheers, boys. I'll catch you later.
Thanks a lot, Sam.
No worries. Cheers. So that is it from us tonight at FreshSimRacing. Hope you've enjoyed it. It's been a long one. I don't know how I managed to get you through that. I do apologise for the monotone of my voice, but it's my voice. So if you enjoyed it, please come back to my channel. We'll be here next week from Friday, doing the same thing. I'm not sure. Let me just bring that up quick so you know what's going on. Where is it? Calendar. Next week we are at Donington Park we got 2 30-minute races. So yeah, that's the 12th of November, rounds 10 and 11, Donington Park, FreshSimRacing, British DT3 Championship. Please come back and join us if you like it. Subscribe and all that crap, because we're doing that apparently now. And I will put some information in the description on how you can join our Discord. Thanks for watching, take care, and I will speak to you soon.